Howdy friends, welcome back to the Outpost. In today's video I'm going to take a few moments and I'm going to demonstrate to you the easiest and proper way to get the best performance out of your rifle. Now, whether you're just getting started or you're an old pro, everyone will tell you that the number one element that is going to rob you of performance and accuracy when it comes to shooting a rifle is carbon buildup. The distinct feature of a rifle is the rifling within its barrel. The raised areas of a barrel's rifling are called lands. They make contact with and exert torque on the projectile as it moves down the bore, imparting a spin. When the projectile leaves the barrel, the spin persists and lends gyroscopic stability to the projectile due to conservation of angular momentum, increasing accuracy and hence effective range. Thus the reason discharging ammunition through a rifle collects so much more carbon inside the barrel than an average gun. Thus, which brings us to the proper care and cleaning of the inside of that rifle's barrel. There's countless amount of products and kits that are on the market for cleaning and care when it comes to your gun of any type, especially rifles. Let me show you what works perfect for me every time. Introducing Hoppe'S original BoreSnake. For today's demonstration, we'll be working with my Ruger 10/22 long rifle. Now make sure when you are servicing a gun, whether it be cleaning it or whatever it is, always 100% make sure that it's completely clear of any kind of ammunition. Okay, now that we know we've got our rifle completely cleared of any kind of live ammunition, let's grab that Hoppe'S BoreSnake and show you how it's done. Alright, so I'm wearing some disposable gloves because I really don't care about getting a bunch of oil all over my hands. We're going to go ahead and open up Hoppe'S number 9 BoreSnake and let me show you what this is all about. Alright, out of the box, first glance I'm seeing it looks like a large bootlace of some sort. Let me widen that camera out a little bit and I'll show you how long this thing actually is. See that? There's your BoreSnake. Now when I purchased this BoreSnake, I also found the Hoppe'S number 9 BoreSnake oil cleaner. And I paired that along with this tool. I'll show you how to apply this and then we'll go right into doing the cleaning. The end of this BoreSnake has a weighted cord. If you see that, it's got 22 stamped on it, which is the caliper weapon that we're trying to clean. This little weighted cord on the snake is about 4 feet and that goes down until it actually gets to the BoreSnake itself, which has got a couple different areas on here. I'll explain to you what they all do. Now about a foot down from the end of the weighted cord that goes into the actual BoreSnake is a coiled up brass looking area, which is really going to do the meat and potatoes on here. I can hear some of you guys saying, oh man, not in a million years, I would never use that inside of my bore of my rifle. Well, Hoppe'S has been in business since 1903, and I highly doubt that they would manufacture a product that is going to harm the inside of your rifle. Now, down towards the end of this apparatus, this BoreSnake is a little loop. This is the tail end and stuff. This is going to act as a polish after we do the hard cleaning with this area up here I showed you. The whole entire BoreSnake with the weighted cord is about 5 feet long, but we're going to strategically take some of that Hoppe'S number 9 BoreSnake cleaner oil and put it in certain areas around here. So not only are we clearing and cleaning that carbon inside the rifling barrel, we're also protecting the precious metal inside as well. Get started on this Ruger 10/22 long rifle. We're going to lift the gun up and we're going to point it straight down with the muzzle down on the table like this. Alright, so if you look carefully inside the chamber here where our magazine came out of our 10/22, way back up in here is the opening for the top part of the barrel. This is where we're going to insert that small little weighted end to that cord of the BoreSnake and try to drop it down through the barrel until it comes out the very end. Alright, well we've got the weighted end of this cord, and inside the chamber area, you'll notice, you can't see very good, is the opening to the barrel. We're going to take that weighted end and we're going to fish it into the top of that barrel. So you can see that or not. You see it? It's just a string. What you'll have to do is twist and turn and kind of fish it until it makes it all the way down to the end of the barrel and comes out the end of the muzzle. All right, so now that we've dropped that weighted cord down through the top of the barrel, through the chamber on our BoreSnake, what we're wanting to do at this point is get it pulled through from the barrel end until we get up to the point where it starts to turn it into the green cleaner, and we stop at that point. All right, so at this point we're going to want to take some of the Hoppe'S number 9 cleaner, BoreSnake cleaner, oil, whatever you want to call it, apply it to the tail. That's the last thing that's going to be running through the rifle barrel to polish it off, as well as we're going to apply a little bit up here next to where the course area that's going to be taking and trying to remove all that carbon. At this point, we're ready to use the BoreSnake, but before we go through this, we need to be very careful, because once we start pulling this snake through the barrel itself, we need to put our hand down and protect the finish on this gun, the stock, the barrel, the bluing on the barrel, the finish on the gun and stuff, because once we get up to this little area while we're pulling and it hits the abrasiveness, we don't want to scratch and ruin any of that stuff. So be very mindful of this before you move forward at this time. Just like that, in under 2 minutes, the inside of your rifle barrel is nice and clean and clear of any kind of carbon buildup. I highly recommend doing this procedure at least after every 100 or 200 rounds. Real quick, if you decide to buy this product, make sure to look on the front of the package where it denotes the size of caliber that it is used for. Do not buy something that won't work for the size gun you're working with. This is for M16 or 22 to a 225. Any other size BoreSnake for this type of gun we work with today will not work. Well, hey, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video of the Hoppe's number 9 BoreSnake. Made and designed professionally for your favorite rifle that you own. Comes in all sizes. You can find them on Hoppe's.com, your local Walmart, other sporting goods, wherever. Just make sure that you buy the proper size. This way it's going to ensure years and years of accuracy and performance from your favorite gun, especially when that shot counts the most. Got any comments, questions, leave them down below. And until next time, I'll see you on the outpost.